Hi, my name is Denise, and I'm just chronicling my journey as I move from being overweight and unhealthy and allergic to a lot of things to being healthy. So I'll tell you my story. I was always fit and energetic, and then I went to college and I got a little chubby, then heavy, then obese. And most people who know me would probably say that's not obese. But I'll never forget, one of the best things that happened to me was when my brother saw me about 2 years ago. And he said, "Oh my God, what happened to you? You are no longer the sister that I knew." And this was what was going on with me. And in addition to being obese, I was also having major bouts of depression. I mean, it felt like a curtain or a dark cloud just hung over my head. And I ran my own business. So when I could work, I ran as fast as I could. And then when I couldn't work, I just couldn't do anything else. But I found that I had like a lot of brain fog and tiredness and just a poor self-image. And I didn't know what to do. So I finally decided to start exercising, and I got up and started exercising every day. And then I kept praying about it, because what would happen is I would get up and I'd have these welts all over my body, and I couldn't figure out where they were coming from. And they were painful, guys. I mean, and I went to the doctor. He told me I had a gluten allergy. And I thought, I never had allergies. I'm Jamaican. And in Jamaica, we didn't have allergies. So how did I suddenly have allergies? I thought you were either born with allergies or you don't have allergies. And I wasn't born with them. So what I found out was that I developed an allergy to wheat products, to gluten products. And I kept eating it. But then while working on my personal goals for my company, I realized that my mood was still low and I needed a pick-me-up like a Red Bull or an energy drink to keep going. And finally, what I decided to do was I prayed about it. I was like, God, maybe I'm just lazy. Because what was going on was I was so depressed, and my brother said, "You're negative." And I was like, maybe I am negative. And I thought about taking medication. I didn't know what to do. Until finally, the Holy Spirit and my angels led me to start doing research. And I'll never forget, one day I'm driving and Spirit was like, being overweight is inflammation, and the depression that you're feeling is a sign of that inflammation. So I started looking up what could be causing that inflammation. And what I found was that a lot of the foods that I was eating was causing the problem. And I ate the foods, like the sugary snacks and the processed foods, to feel better. And I felt better like in that first 10 minutes. But in the long run, I felt really sluggish, tired, and depressed. So this channel is to talk about my journey. My intention is that it helps you to grow. I have decided I am not vegan. My goal would be to be vegan, but I'm not vegan. I am vegetarian. I eat meat also, so I'm not really vegetarian. I eat pasture-raised chicken. So I go to a farm and find a chicken that has not been fed corn. It has not been fed wheat. Just a chicken that ate worms and dirt and grass and things like that. Tastes different. I realized that most of the problems that I was having was because my gut, I had a leaky gut. And my stomach was big and I was just whatever. But anyway, I figured out that through nutrition, I was able to heal my body, or I'm in the process of healing my body. I've released a lot of weight. I have also for a while I would eat a lot because I never quite felt full. No matter what I ate, I just didn't feel full. Well, with changing my diet to eating foods that are not processed, or I completely limit my processed foods, to eating real foods, for the first time in my life, I've been full. I feel full. There are times when I'd say to my husband, your girl is hungry. And to the point where it became like a mantra. Now I say to him, your girl is full. I cannot eat another thing. And I didn't eat a lot. I also got a pre and probiotic, which I'll talk to you about how my journey was with that. And my goal is to make sure that we create value for people on this channel. All right. So like in the comments, we're going to talk about how I've healed the depression that I had, how I've healed my body, and how you can heal yourself or help yourself to feel better. I am not a doctor. You listen to what your doctor says. I just focus on giving my body as much nutrients. And if what works for me, if what I talk about works for you, tell me about it. If it doesn't, at least you tried. All right?